By the looks of it, this camera looks pretty clear. A lot better than the webcam that I've been using. What's going on, guys? Just recording my first video on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. This is my first time having this phone. Guys, friggin' high quality, guy, like seriously high quality. So I've been using this phone for the next half hour, right? And it's still at 100%. The battery has not gone down. What happened was my friend who owns a mortgage company, I guess he didn't have the charger anymore because he had this phone for like, what, 3 years or so. And I don't know, I guess he misplaced the charger. But he did add a 16 gig SD card. Now, I thought, at first, he thought this was the 64 gig S7 Edge. But it's the 32 gig. So that's why he put, a 16 gig SD card. It's not really a lot of gigs, but like, it's enough for what I needed to do. You know what I mean? So, I gotta say though, people were saying that the camera was pretty, they said that the selfie camera was pretty shitty on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, but it looks pretty clear to me, guys. And then that's just the boxes, of course. Oh yeah, this is way clearer. I gotta say, this is more clear than the Google Pixel XL phone I had back in April. Because guys, like, look at the friggin' quality. Like, holy moly. Wow, bro. So, just have a few issues with it. Okay, so of course when you're on like Facebook and Instagram, and if like the screen is white, which it mostly is when you're on the apps, and when you get the notifications, when the notifications pop up on the screen, you're gonna see like these black dots in the screen. And right now I can see the black dots, and there's some cracks in the phone. Yeah, so that's the reason. Now I know that's the reason why he didn't charge me for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. So, because there's always a reason, because there's no such thing as a free phone. But even though it's in this somewhat bad condition, people on Kijiji will still sell this phone probably for like $150, But I didn't know that there was an SD card until now, until I recorded this video, because it said an SD card has been inserted, and then I went to settings, and then, it says 14.9 gigs. Yeah, so, it's a 16 gig SD card, but really you're only getting 14 gigs, right? So, but that's good. At least the SD card that he added, that he put in this phone, it does work. Because there's other phones that I've had, and by God, let me tell you, the SD cards always failed. Always failed. So, but guys, there's 8 more days left until the big move. And there's so many places I can go to. But this is it, guys. This is the end. This is the end. 8 fucking days until I gotta leave here. It's pretty sad. Well, at least the phone, like, the screen is not too shattered. But it does suck that it does have cracks in the phone and it has the black dots. The black dots are kind of like, I guess, the worst thing when it comes to screens, you know. But yeah, I'll still use this phone for a while because I mean, like when you, like I said, like I'll say it right now. I'll tell you this right now. Like when I was watching YouTube videos, you don't see the black dots. When you're watching Netflix, well, I haven't tested out Netflix yet, but you know, I'll get to that eventually. I just wanted to do this video, you know, before people come home and stuff. But yeah, it was. I think it came. Fuck yo, like 8:45 in the morning. Because right now it's 9:22 in the morning, so he came before 9 a.m. So he finally showed up, yo. You know. And then yo, he had to pay $50 to get everything off this phone. I guess he had like stuff on this phone that he had to clear off, like confidential stuff, confidential files, and he had to pay $50 for that. If it was me, and because of the condition that this phone's already in, I wouldn't pay $50 because you just put it more money towards this phone, you know. But I have to say though, this phone is better than the previous phone I had, which was the Google Pixel XL. The only really good thing about the Google Pixel XL over this phone, because this is the 32 gig model, and the Google Pixel XL version I had was the 128 gig model. So the only thing is the storage, you know. But yeah, I mean, I mean, I think there's like still 18 gigs or something. Because yeah, before I downloaded my apps, there was I think 22 gigs or something. Yeah, so it's kind of, you know. Yeah, like I don't know if I'm gonna download Pug Mobile or anything, or like Fortnite, because I know that's like 2 gigs. Because the download says 1.86 gigs. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a break. A Vacant Life, that's about 1 gig. Um, you know, it's like, you know, you have to be social and stuff like that. You know, so, but yeah, I just have my main apps. You know, that's all that counts to me. I mean, 32 gigs is still okay to me. So that's all I really care about, really. I mean, well, I mean, it would have been better if it was the 64 gig model. But yo, I guarantee you, man, if this was the 64 gig model or the 128 gig model, and if it was in perfect condition, he would have charged me like probably a lot of money. You know, there's always a reason behind it. There's always a catch on why things are free. Like when he gave me all that weed, it was free because it was older weed, so it wasn't really worth money, right? The condition that this phone's in right now, it's not really worth much. So that's probably why. I guarantee you, though, I think he tried to sell it like, I think like a few years ago, or like last year or something. Yeah, he was telling me that, yeah, but then, you know, people only want to pay a little bit of money because of the condition. That's why he gave it to me for free. But I do owe him $200 because he lent me like a lot of money over the past, you know, 2 months or so, or 3 months that I knew him. So I have to pay him back $200 on May 31st. So that's cool. You know, I get $1,100, so I'll have 900. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one for a while. And it does suck about the screen, and of course, if I get the screen fixed, it's gonna cost a lot of friggin' money. So I'm not gonna. I don't really fix cell phone screens. I don't pay money for those kind of things. As long as you can still see the screen, like what's on the screen, then it's all good. Like I said, it's good for I guess watching videos, and when the screen's not like I guess like white, like when you're on apps and stuff like that, you have the white screen right in the background, right? So another thing too, like I say, it didn't come with the charger, but there was a battery pack on the back of this phone, and that's why this phone is still at 100%. He says like what it is, like the battery lasts a few days. It stays, I guess, charged because there's a button on the back of this phone. It's a phone case, but it's a battery pack phone case. So basically, you press the button. But I think eventually, when the battery pack stops working, or you have to charge it or something, you have to get like the USB plug. You have to get the. It's I guess yeah, it's the original micro. I'm looking at it right now, guys. It's the micro USB. I do have one actually, though. I did find one. It's a small one. What do they charge for this? Oh, that's yeah. So it's like the original, you know. So when you go too close, I guess it won't see it too much. But yeah, it's just the original micro USB 2.0. So, but you could probably get like a fast charging, um, like a fast charging charger. The only thing is, I just have this. I don't have, um, like I don't have the charging brick that plugs in the wall. So, unfortunately for now, I have to plug this into the computer, into my laptop. Or I do have like a power bar that has USB ports, so I have to use that for now. Yeah, that's cool for now, and that's cool that it came with the battery pack. So I've never had that before, and he said the battery pack was $100. So, but I guess with a battery pack, on your phone, like I guess the battery lasts is like a few days. So, but other than that, if it runs out, I have this. So, just at the end of the month, like May 31st, I have to get like a Samsung fast charging brick, which is like freaking like $15 at the mall. 15, $20, so it's not that bad. So, yeah. And right now, the selfie on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is 5 MP. This is 5 megapixel, guys. So it's not that. It's low, but it's a pretty good high quality though. It looks pretty high quality, and the main camera, of course, is 12 megapixel, just like the Google Pixel XL. So yeah, that's what I have left for food, guys. Does you see the background? It still has that like blurry, autofocus. Yeah, but yeah, it's a cell phone, right? So yeah. Yeah. But yo, I didn't. It's not that bad though, guys. If you think about it, guys, it's not that bad at all. You know, it's pretty awesome, guys. This could still be worth money, man. But I just wish it was in better condition. Well, the only time like I'm gonna really sell it like is when I get like a new phone, which probably won't be until like probably like July or August. It'll probably be like a few months. I'm just gonna turn this on. Yeah, and it's been a while, guys. It's been a long time since I had a Samsung device. I don't usually go for Samsung devices. Yeah, it's beat up and everything. But yo, it still works, guys. I can still do my videos in high definition, in HD, full HD. Still record in 1080p, of course. And of course, I have, you know, the extra SD card was included. It was inserted in the phone. You know, it would have been better if it was a more space, like more storage. But you know, it is what it is. You know. But anyway, guys, I haven't logged into any of my apps. I downloaded them, but I haven't logged in because I wanted to do this video just in case people come home, because I think, well, earlier this morning, it did sound like they were sick, but maybe they went to the doctors. I don't know, because why would you send your kid to daycare or school if he has like the flu or something? So, and I'm pretty tired, guys. I've been up for a while, so you know. But guys, 17 minutes for the first video on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, May 23rd, 2019. The Mayhem 2K19 series continues. So I'm just going to enjoy this phone and have fun.